What's up, you guys? Today is 2 months since I have started this revolutionary diet called keto. Um, I just wanted to do a quick update. I didn't do a 1 month or anything like that on this channel, but the video I did film for it was mediocre at best. So I thought I would just start here and do a quick experience update. Going from vegan, I was vegan for 2 years, and before that, loads of processed foods and all of that. So I don't really have much of a before vegan, but going from vegan to keto was such a huge difference for me. I'm not going to go too much into the aspects of political. I don't want to go too much into the political on this video. I do have a lot of thoughts and research and things like that I've done personally for myself, and I do absolutely recommend that you do your own research if you're considering this kind of a diet, and meat or no meat, that kind of thing. If you can afford it, definitely grass-fed, pasture-raised, organic. Make sure the animals are treated well. All of these things are very important, but I know it depends on, your circumstances and things like that. But I do recommend it, and that's what I eat because I think it is important. But all that aside, I just want to talk a little bit about how I feel, because almost immediately I did kind of a 2-week transition period, because I've heard a lot about the keto flu that people get, where you cut carbs too fast and you get all kinds of digestive problems. But I did a slow transition over a couple of weeks, and then I pretty much cut down to 20 grams of carbs or less, and the energy was insane to me. I've always had an issue with fatigue, general fatigue, not sleepiness, but I didn't have this ability to, unless I had a deadline or someone was expecting something of me, or these kinds of things, I had to go to work, so I need to chug an energy drink, that I could make happen. But when it comes to actual internal energy, I was pepped and ready to go and do things and work on my dreams, this YouTube channel would not exist without keto. So that in itself is awesome. But I mean, you if you have seen any other keto videos, it's kind of the main one, is the energy level. It's so stable. All the peaks and lows of sugar and carbs are not really there, so it's great. It's not crazy, drug-induced energy, but it's stable, and it's like a physical, not so much a mental energy, for example caffeine. But anyways, energy is awesome. For me, it's a big deal to have energy to do things, and working out is not I enjoy it so much more. I've always kind of worked out on and off, and I would work out for a few weeks, and then I would stop for a few weeks or a month or a couple of months, and then I would jump on it again, and sometimes longer. But I was never consistent, and it felt like I was forcing it too much. But since I started keto 2 months ago, I have not stopped being consistent, and I look forward to it, as weird as that sounds. I mean, if you work out, you might know, but it's just gotten so much, the effort of it feels good. The effort of doing things that I want to do but require effort, like filming a video or working on the bus, or working out, just anything that requires effort but I need to do, not like schoolwork. Schoolwork's still a drag, or going to actual work is still a drag. Tasks and chores are still a drag, but my point is, effort feels better. Intentional effort towards your goals and things like that. It's I don't know how to explain it, but it's exciting to me to have progress, to make progress, instead of just slouching around on my phone, being lazy on the couch, which still exists if I let it happen, but it's not so much of a comfort for me anymore. I feel guilty. Like, I feel like I need to move and make progress in my life. And if that's something that you want to do for yourself and you find it difficult, then this could be something for you, potentially. The other thing, I think this would be number 3 in no particular order, is my mood. I feel great in general. I don't feel ecstatic. I don't feel euphoric in general, but I feel better. I feel more peaceful, I guess, is a good word for it. It's almost as if I was slightly in a depressive state. Not like, if you had asked me, I wouldn't have said that. I wouldn't have agreed that I was depressed, because I have in my life. I've been through some dark times, as we all have for the most part, and I wouldn't a couple months ago have said I was depressed. I wouldn't have said I was in I was down at all or anything like that. But my mood now, I've just been like kind of like pumped, just been able to enjoy like presence a little bit more, and peace, and just contentment. I think contentment is a better word for it. Like, I don't feel like I'm missing something, like a little void has been filled. That's too much, but you get the idea, I suppose. I just feel better, sometimes I'm doing a little happy dance when I make breakfast and stuff. Like, I wouldn't do that. I would just be making my oats, mixing them up, being tired. But yeah, I don't know, it's not life-changing in the aspect of like 0 to 100. It's not some like miracle thing, but it is probably the most profound impact of any like one thing that I've ever done, really. Maybe barring meditation, consistent meditation, and cold showers are cool. All these self-help things are cool, but switching my diet and including high quality meat and lowering my carbohydrates has really, it's been such an interesting journey so far, and it's only 2 months in. A lot of people go for 90 days. I don't have a limit. I'm just doing it, seeing how I feel, and so far I really can't complain. And it's not been difficult, really. I miss fruit a lot. I miss smoothies. Certain foods that are high in carbs. I used to snack on nuts a lot. Those are a little bit lower, so I still do, but it's really not been hard, to be honest. I don't know. I guess it depends on your preference, but I highly recommend, if you're thinking about it. Of course, each individual should kind of think about their own circumstances and all of that. I'm not a professional, but it's been really cool for me, and I hope this has been beneficial for you in some way. Definitely do your research, look into it. Low carb diets have a lot of crazy stories. A lot of people, putting illnesses in remission and things like that. But like I said, I'm no professional. I'm just doing it for my own life, and I've experienced a lot of really cool outcomes from it. So I'm not stopping. I will probably do another video in a month, see how things are going, how they are improving. I do want to say, as a side note too, with dairy, some people, this is kind of more of a carnivore topic. I'm not a carnivore, but I do know that for me, I've introduced dairy about a month in, and I started getting the A2 variation, which is lactase instead of lactose, because a lot of people are lactose intolerant, and lactase is actually the proteins in A2 milk are much easier to digest and more bioavailable in your body. So if you're interested but you're worried about dairy, maybe check that out too. It's been really cool. I haven't had any issues, but I do keep it to a minimum because they do have some carbs in there if you're not just sticking with heavy cream. But that's another topic, I think. Yeah, guys, that's it. Keto has been really cool for me so far. So if anybody has any questions or comments on going from vegan to keto, or just in general about either diet, in my experience, my girlfriend was keto for most of her life, maybe 10-15 years on and off. So that's that's all I've got to say about that. If you have any questions or comments, let me know. Let me know what you think. Any constructive criticism, I'm open to it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you on the next one.